Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Nick and Lex here. Thank you so much for joining me to another episode of Music with Nick. Today, we are gonna react to a marathon sponsored by JK. Thank you so much, JK, for thinking of the channel and supporting us with this. Thank you so much. So I'm gonna read off the artists. It's been super fascinating the last 3 weeks. We've just been bombarded with amazing music, and I can't wait to do more. So today we're gonna do the English beat. We're gonna start it off with the English beat, 2 records we have here. The first one that JK requested is I Just Can't Stop. I Just Can't Stop It from 2012. I have no idea what kind of music this is. We're gonna do Mirror in the Bathroom and Best Friend, the English beat, and then we're gonna do the Special Beat Service from 1982. Wow, all the way back. So maybe, I don't know if this is correct, if this is just a remaster, the first one, but we're gonna do I Confess, Save It for Later, and End of the Party. Thank you so much for this. Let's get to it. Let's see here. And yeah, I'm ready to go. So here's Mirror in the Bathroom. If you're new to the channel, if this is your favorite band or something, be sure to like the video, maybe subscribe. You know, if you like what you see, we got a lot of videos, over 1,000 reactions already. Me and Alexa, my wife, my dear wife, who can't do as many videos because of her back, but she does as much as she can, and she's always excited to do more. So let's see how, for example, yesterday I did a Genesis reaction alone, and then we did a Genesis reaction together. Beautiful. So, okay, here we go with Mirror in the Bathroom. Here we go. Okay. Okay, so there's a little bit of a confusion here, of course, like always on Spotify. This is from 1980 because I was like, this doesn't sound, this sounds way too good to be from now. So it's from 2000 and, 1980. And also, they changed their name. They used to be called The Beat, but because of some American band that already had taken that name, The Beat, they changed their name to the English Beat. So that's why I looked it up and I was like, the English Beat, and then the beat came, and I thought, okay, that's not the right one. And then typed in mirror in the bathroom. There it is. And it also gave me the explanation and the year. So really cool. It has even like a little bit of a, ska vibe, but I don't know if ska was already a thing, but it sounds a little bit like reggae, like a little bit like the Police, Police vibes. Love it. Really, really cool. I really dig it. It's really, really fun. The trumpets, Ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Some nice palm muting there. Really cool to get a little bit more of an edge. Love it. Really cool.
Mirror in the bathroom, please talk free. The door is locked, just you and me. Can I take you to a restaurant that's got glass tables? You can watch yourself while you are eating. Mirror in the bathroom. Mirror in the bathroom. Mirror in the bathroom. Mirror in the bathroom. Mirror in the bathroom.
JK, thank you. This is so cool. What I love about being part of this channel, having created this platform, it's just, first of all, it's insane how appreciative we are. Like you guys have no idea how much we talk about everyone. It's such a blessing to have all you folks literally teaching us about music, about new bands. I mean, I've never heard of this, it's so good. It's just feel good music. It's it's played in a good way. These are all master musicians, and but there's so much music that you basically miss in a lifetime. If you don't have a YouTube channel, practically. I mean, I guess most of the stuff you guys know, but there's instances where I've heard people on the channel say, I've never heard of this, and it's from the 70s. So so thank you, for putting it out there, or new stuff, or even with bands like Steely Dan, this was, I think I talked about this. I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but I just cannot believe this. This is this gentleman who's in his 60s, and he basically said, Steely Dan is now my favorite band. I did not know them, never heard of them before, grew up during that time, totally missed out on them, and now I can't listen to anything else. So that's, when I read that, man, that makes my day. The comments like that. And it could always be like, if I do this, maybe this marathon for JK, for the English beat, or the beat, how they used to be called, maybe someone is going to be like, this is exactly what I was looking for, or I haven't heard this in 30 or 40 years. That reaction, that euphoria, that is such a kick. That's such a pleasure to do this. And also, I mean, one day I'll be able to talk about music in a totally different way. Oh yeah, I know this. Yeah, of course. So remember when we did this, Alexia? So it's just a blessing. Thank you so much. Really, everyone who, listens to the music on the channel, who chimes in, maybe just 5 minutes. Thank you, for giving us, a little bit of a view and exposure, because the channel is growing by the day, and it never has really like plateaued or anything. It's just like more people are discovering it, and I think it's just a beautiful thing, to share. And there's other people who do reaction videos, and they're great, and we've met some really cool people who also do this, and it's their passion. It's just, I think, a great thing. And I think even that YouTube has been kind of like taking it more easy on us, because we're not making any money doing the videos. We don't get anything from YouTube. We don't get anything from the artists, which is normal, it's logical, because we're using their their craft and their work and their art. But at least we're trying to, make them relevant again, to make people rediscover them. Like I just did some Frank Sinatra the other day, and I was just like, wow, this music is amazing. Like, why haven't I heard this before? Just that's what I love about this channel. And a lot of people are like, wow, I haven't heard this song in 20 years. Thank you, man, for doing this. It's just like this weird thing, like, because I was like, when I first thought about doing a video reacting to music on YouTube, I was like, that's the silliest thing I've ever heard. Why would I do this? And then I saw it and I was like, this is actually pretty interesting, because this is exactly, I mean, maybe I didn't feel about the song this way, but now I do. This is like when you used to share music with a friend. I remember when I used to listen to my old like rock, or metal records or CDs, and I was like, oh my god, I can't wait. My best friend is gonna come over and we're gonna listen to this CD together. I want to see his reaction. And it's like literally when you sit maybe besides your wife in the movie theater or in front of the TV, and you look at her and you know the movie, you've seen it before, but you want to show her that movie. We love seeing a reaction of people. And I think that's why this genre or whatever this medium is called, this reaction video, is such a cool thing, because to get a reaction out of something is wonderful. Or maybe an opinion. I'm not a guy who's like, oh my, I don't do that, because I take music very seriously, so I'm not gonna make fun of it, or I'm not gonna fall out of my chair out of excitement. I'm gonna keep my cool, and I'm gonna analyze it, and I'm gonna say what I like about it. That's my reaction. There's some other reaction channels a little bit different, but maybe my reaction is going to grab the guitar, and play along. So it's just a beautiful genre. I think it's a beautiful thing, and I hope that YouTube starts to support it more, and maybe the record companies, because they're making the money. That's what it says when I go on the channel. Oh, this is the money is going to the record, to the record company or to the artist. So just wanted to, bring that out there real quick. I know I talk your heads off, but I mean, hey, that's why I'm here, to talk. Okay, next song, My Best Friend, from the same record. Let's go. This is amazing. This reminds me of I don't know. It almost sounds like punk, but not as heavy. But it also sounds like surf rock. It's like a really nice mix of both, I think. And the guitars, bum, ba, da, 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 bum. It reminds me a little bit of The Cure. You know, really cool stuff, man. Really, really cool. I really like this. You know, but it has that punk vibe, maybe Ramones, or but also that surf vibe. You know, like the Beach Boys. I don't know. You tell me.
I just found the name of your best friend. You've been talking about yourself again, and no one seems to share your views. Why doesn't anybody listen to you, kid? How come you never really seem to get through? Is it you? Talk about yourself again, you. Talk about yourself always, you. Talk about yourself again, again. I just found out the name of your best friend. Just found out the name of your best friend. I just found out the name of your best friend. I just found out the name of your best friend. Just found out the name of your best friend. I just found out the name of your best friend.
Very good, man. Very, very cool. Let me know what you think. I mean, I didn't really look. I mean, you know, I'm just gonna look. You know. Um. Okay. Okay, that's kind of weird. Okay, it says alternate. Yes, but alternate wasn't a genre back then, in the 80s. Indie, I guess, but then children's music. No, I don't think so. That's just Wikipedia being weird. Pop. It sounds popish. Reggae. Okay, and rock. So yeah, it's just funny when I click on children's music, it takes me immediately to like cartoons and you know, the turkey and yeah, that's kind of weird. But you know, that's what it is about Wikipedia or the algorithm or the AI. They don't really know how it works. Okay, so now we're gonna switch albums to the special beat service song I Confess. Here we go.
Just out of spite, I confess I've ruined my life. Don't slip so tight, 'cause I didn't care till I found out that one of them was mine. Night after night, time after time, done too much of both types of whining. Still wasn't right, fight after fight. So get out of my life, get away from me, get away from that gun. No, it's not a joke, it's cards on the table time. And I could have phoned, I could have spoke, but I had to break the news without breaking your heart. Being dead don't hurt, no, only dying. Cards on the table time, sometimes it's right to say goodnight. Always searching for paradise. I admit that I'm good as blind, darling. I confess, yes, I blew it through life. Did not care till I found out that one of them was mine. I confess. Seems like a punishment. I confess. It's all said to you, I say I confess.
I definitely get a lot of 80s vibes, of course. I do get that again here, the Cure vibes, but also a little bit of Talking Heads. I don't know if I'm like out, like, but I've only heard maybe like 3, 4, 5 songs of Talking Heads, and they have that, you know, humorous vibe. It's, you know, let's go dancing and let's just have fun, you know, let's get silly, you know, and I like this. It's not, they don't take them too themselves too serious. I like that. I think it's very fun and just liberating to have a little bit of fun, listen to a little bit of silly music or be silly on stage. I really enjoy that. I think I really like this band. Yeah, here we go.
Another boy is given a try. Blinded by fright, he screams, "My life's not over, please get out." I know I'm shouting, I like to shout. No, it's not a joke, it's cards on the tabletop. And I couldn't spoke, but I'd break the news without breaking your heart. Being dead don't hurt no one time. Cards on the tabletop. Sometimes it's right to say goodnight. Always searching for paradise. I'll admit that I'm good as blind, darling. I confess, yes, I've ruined 3 lives. Did not care to. I found out that one of them was right.
Very cool fade out. Very nice sax playing here, and I mean, I think the rhythm section very interesting, very tropical, and just very very cool bass. The bass was just busy, busy, and I do like I like the whole sound. I think this is a very fun band to listen to. You can just dance, you're in the kitchen, prepping dinner, and you're just like, that kind of like, it just lifts you up. It lifts you up, and I like that. Okay, same album, Save It for Later.
Just hold my hand while I come.
Very good, man. 3 chords, like one main chord, dun 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 dun. Just you don't. I mean, sometimes you don't need more. It's a great song, great lyrics, great delivery. I didn't want to pause because there was not too much to point out. I just wanted to enjoy. I think it's a great album. I think these are great. They're a great band. I wonder how much you can let's see how much albums there are here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, yeah, you never really know with Spotify. They sometimes just skip because of maybe there was a problem with a band member and you don't want their music on Spotify. You know, it's always something. But yeah, they do have 5 albums on Spotify. Very interesting stuff. I just think this is really cool music to just like maybe driving, just doing an activity, and you don't have to pay too much attention. You just sing along. It's very easygoing, really cool. We have another one of the same album, which is End of the Party. We're coming to the end of this party. So End of the Party, also from Special Beat Service. Here we go.
She said to leave it till the end of the party. Do it now, you know there's never a next time. How come the feeling that it's always just started? Pull back your cover, I could love you for all time. But do it now, you know there's never a next time. The bees are busy now, there's gold on the hill. The branches waving, but our hearts are wrapped up inside. And then you leave me, so I start missing you a lot. No argument on do I love you or not. No argument, you have the love that I see as mine. Pull back your cover, I could love you for all time. But do it now, you know there's never a next time. She said to leave it till the end of the party.
Very tasty in sax solo. I mean, as jazzy as you can be in those, major. I think it's just major chords. Right? I could be wrong. I'm not really like listening to the chords, but he made something out of it very, very interesting. Very, very cool. Let's go back. I just like music that puts me in a good mood, makes me, when I move in this chair, even though it makes the camera, wiggle, I'm having a great time, and so thank you, JK, for thinking of everyone, because they can put this on their TV, or a lot of you guys watch, like I know a few, you watch it on your computers, so you can comment. Some people just take it as a show. Oh my God, this is such good news. Like, I can't believe this. We're basically, this is just really quickly, and not many of people are going to see this or hear this because not a lot of people, like, we don't get like thousands and thousands of views on each video, but we're now featured on IMDb. This is the Internet Movie Database. I have one credit on there, I have to say, as myself, because I did star in a movie with one of my idols, with Robert De Niro and another actor that I guess you might know, Bradley Cooper. And it's the movie called Limitless. I am friend at beach number 2, I think. But I do have a line in the movie, which is awesome. So I got featured IMDb, I guess, as myself, as Nicholas. But the cool thing is now NicknLex is basically featured on IMDb as a show. It's not ready yet. They don't have the information. We have to give them the information because it says that the show started in 2017 and it did not start. It started in 2021. But it's just something that I wanted to throw out there real quick. Let's resume with the end of the party. Here we go.
End of the party. I come the feeling that it's always just starting. The bees are busy now, let's go down the hill. The branches waiting, but our hearts are wrapped up inside. And then you leave me, so I start missing you a lot. No arguments, I know I love you or not. You'll wind up my pride with just a slow go comfort. Oh, treating like a baby. No, oh, treating like a baby. No, oh, treating like a baby.
Very cool, man. Very, very cool. Really, really cool. Thank you for, for exposing me to another band that I did not know, that I never would have listened to. I don't know. I just don't know how to look this stuff up, like it has to be presented to someone. And that's why I love you guys leaving suggestions in the comments when we do release, requests. They do get, people do care, and I it's just wonderful. It's wonderful that I can do these in Spanish as well. Like, for example, Jose, he says, hey, just do it in Spanish, like screw it, let's have some fun. And it's just wonderful. And you can watch these too in Spanish. I mean, this is good music that we're doing in Spanish. Maybe you can't understand the lyrics, but listen to the music, you'll have fun. Man, thank you so much, JK, for this. This was a great band, great discovery. I'm going to add it to my playlist. It's a fun band, It's nothing too fancy, nothing too difficult. You don't have to think, too much. You don't have to count. It's not going to break your arm to learn. I enjoy that too, I mean, as much as I enjoy Yes and Genesis and Dream Theater, and Steely Dan, I also enjoy something a little bit more easygoing for the mind, just to relax. This was a great marathon. Thank you. I had a lot of fun. And there's always something that you can talk about, even with simple music. They do have elements that are difficult, like the solos and just the way that he's enunciating the words and, all that stuff. The way he was singing is not very, it's a little bit more complex, so that was kind of like fun. But it was fun that I really could never figure out the style, because it's like almost like their own style, so it's very, very buried. It's not so like, this is who we are. No, we play like kind of like everything, I mean, look, they even got labeled as children's music because I guess it's so easy to listen to. You can play this to a 3-year-old and he would enjoy it. So, but also reggae. They didn't mention ska. The first one sounded a little bit like ska, but it's, yeah, it's pop. It sounded like a little bit like B-52 sometimes, punk, you know, a little bit of everything. Very cool. Thank you so much, JK. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, give it a like, maybe subscribe, you know, if you want to. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.